Hello, this is Nick Andre, your instructional designer, welcoming you to another screencast. In this screencast, I will demonstrate how to enroll into a group. To do this, let me open up Managing Diversity. Before I actually demonstrate how you can enroll yourself into a group, allow me to show you what happens when you don't enroll into a group. So let me go up to the Content tool. Let me come over here to Tables of Content and let me click on the Diversity paper. You'll notice over on the right, I inform the students that in order to submit their draft, they actually have to be part of a self-assigned group. What would happen if they did not enroll themselves into a group? Well, watch what happens when I click on the diversity paper link. When I do that, it says 0 topics are displayed. That's because this particular area is actually locked down to only group members. So if you want to unlock this area, you have to enroll yourself into a group. So how do you enroll yourself into a group? To enroll yourself into a group, simply come up to the communication menu, click on the triangle, and then click on the Groups tool. Since this is my first time enrolling into a group, I have a note that says to enroll in a group, click on Choose Group. This modal will pop up listing the number of groups that are available for you to join. You'll also notice over on the right side that 0 members have participated in any of the groups. That's because this is my first time doing this. As time goes on, these groups will fill up. In this particular assignment, I restricted my students to only 2 groups, only 2 members per group. When a student joins a group, this 0 will actually become a 1, or it will actually increase. If you want to see what students are part of which groups, if you click on the number, a list of those students will be available for you to see. Now in this particular case, nobody's joined group 13, so there isn't any members listed. Let me click Close. When a group reaches its quota, that is, if there's 2 members over here, 2 things are going to happen. 1, this option button will disappear, and 2, the number will be in red and next to it will say Full. So let me click on group 13 by selecting this option, and then coming down here to Select. You'll notice now that I'm part of group 13. What does this mean? Well, let me go back to the Content tool and let me access the diversity paper. Over here on the right, we have that discussion area designed for me to submit my rough draft for my partner to read. So let me click on that diversity paper. This time when I click on that diversity paper, group 13 topic is now available for me to add something to it. So let me go ahead and click on group 13. You'll notice I took the initiative to actually type in a hello message for my partner. So I could create a new thread telling so-and-so, hello partner, and then in the message box say, so actually how do I attach my rough draft to this topic? Well, if I scroll down a little bit, I can actually click on the Add Attachments button. So let me do that. And underneath that drops a little drop-down box, so let me click on the Upload button. And now I'm going to make my way to some kind of document that I have on my computer. And now I'm going to click on this Upload Sample. Obviously, you'd be uploading your diversity paper, so let me go ahead and click Open. And I'm going to wait for this document to upload. When it gets done uploading, I will click the Post document. How do you know the document uploaded? Well, for starters, when it's done, you will see the size of the document in parentheses, and that progress bar would disappear. Now that those things are met, let me click the Post button. And what's going to happen? Well, you see I have 2 threads now. The Hello Partner thread, and in there I haven't actually attached a rough draft of this particular assignment. And this is the link that you will be using when you're looking at your partner's rough draft. So in review, to be a member of a group, simply click on the Communication menu and then click on the Groups tool. You'll notice up top under Note, it'll give you a little description of what group you'll be joining. Click the Choose Group. You'll notice this time around, next to group 13, there's one member. If I click on this number, I will actually see a list of students that are in this group. So as we can see, Abby Smith is part of group 13. Let me click close. Anybody can join a group. So if you're trying to partner up with somebody that you've worked with in the past, it might be wise to actually send them an email prior to joining a group and telling them, hey, tonight at 9 o'clock, why don't you join group 10? That's the group that I'm going to be in. This way, nobody else can come. Generally speaking, groups are a first come, first served basis. So Abby already picked 13, and if I didn't want to be in Abby's group, I'd pick group 12 because group 12 has 0 members. But because I'm the only member in group 12, somebody could come along and jump into group 12 without my permission, if you will. So if there's somebody you want to work with that you've already worked with in the past, my suggestion is trying to join the same group roughly at the same time so nobody else can come in. In this particular case, I want to join Abby's group. So let me put a dot next to group 13 and let me click select. And now you can see there are 2 members in group 13. And if I go back to the content area and click on diversity paper, and if I click on the diversity paper rough draft discussion, you will see that under group 13, I can see Abby's original post. And if I click on Abby's post, I can actually reply to it telling her. And then if I click post, Abby can see that I downloaded her file and I have a response for her. This is Nick Andre, your instructional designer, and I will see you in the next video.